The next giveaway for 5 Blessing of the Welkin Moon will be at 5,000 subscribers, so make sure you're subscribed. I'll randomly select 5 winners from the comment section, so don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe as well. Hello travelers! Just a few days ago, the third beta for version 6.1 had already started, and you would be surprised to know that at this point, we've pretty much have everything we need to know about what's coming in the next patch. From Naefer and Furina coming in version 6.1, to all the free rewards, events, and the total Primogmes coming in the next patch, this video has all the juicy details you've been looking for about version 6.1. Now, without wasting any more time, let's dive right into the video. Starting off with the new banners. In the first phase of version 6.1, we're getting Naefer as our new 5-star Dendro main DPS unit, who wields a catalyst and benefits heavily from elemental mastery. Her playstyle and her kit revolves heavily around the Lunar Bloom reaction, making Llama one of her best supports to pull for in terms of maximizing her potential damage. As of now, beta testers have noted that Naefer loses 30 to 50% of her potential damage if her team doesn't include Llama. So, if you're planning to pull for Naefer in version 6.1 and want to maximize her overall damage, now is the best time to grab one of her best supports. Honestly speaking, this kind of thing isn't new to Hoyoverse. As we know, in Natlan, they did the same with releasing Citlali as Malvika's support, or how they made Escoffier, Skirk's best support. Now, don't get me wrong here, I'm not complaining. The supports they give are indeed very useful in many teams such as Inefa, Escoffier, or even Citlali and Emily. But what I'm pointing out here is that without these supports paired with their assigned DPS, they lose their potential significantly. That's the reason why most powerful teams like Malvika's best team or Escoffier and Skirk teams loses huge potential when not paired with their required supports, making them less versatile than they should have been. Whereas, on the other hand, if you look at Arlecchino or even Nuvalet, aside from their main teams, they work really well in other teams as well, making them more versatile compared to the new units we got. Anyway, moving on to the rerun characters. Since Naefer is going to be the only new character, the rest of the characters will be rerun units. So, in the first phase, we are expected to get Naefer as our new 5-star character, followed by Furina as the rerun candidate. And in the second phase, we are expected to get Arlecchino as the rerun unit, followed by Zhongli as the Arcan rerun. This banner lineup has been confirmed by several reliable sources, so there's a pretty high chance that we might see the actual results in the livestream as well. Moving on. Here's the list of all the 4-star characters that'll be appearing on the 6.1 banners. As of now, it hasn't been confirmed which phase they'll appear in yet, but we'll get that soon as more details emerge. Alongside that, the main event of version 6.1 is expected to take place in Sumeru. And since we got a free weapon this time, players will be able to get a free copy of Collei in the next event. Now that we're done with the new banners, 4 stars, and free event rewards, let's take a look at some exciting news about the missing English voices, the new boss coming in 6.1, and the total amount of Primogmes players can accumulate in the next patch. Starting off with the missing voice lines issue. I'm pretty sure many of you would agree that Natlan felt pretty dead when it come to its missing voice lines, which was one of the main reasons why people didn't enjoy Natlan as much as they enjoy other regions. But just recently, according to Team Mew, the voice recording process for many of these characters has already started in the third beta, and we should be able to see those missing voices appear in the upcoming patch. And although the source did mention that we might get those voices back as early as 6.1, considering how slow the voice recording process has been going lately, I wouldn't be surprised if it takes multiple patches before everything is fully completed. If you want more detailed info on which characters are still missing their voices in-game as of 6.0, you can check out the detailed video from the top left corner. With that, we are also expected to see the new world boss, also known as the Frostnight Herra, appear in this patch. And since there won't be any new map expansion in 6.1, this boss will likely appear somewhere in the existing Nodcry map, similar to how we got Shalonen's boss back in version 5.1. In terms of gameplay mechanics, it is actually pretty similar to the Tenebrous Papilla boss, and here's why. If you deal damage to this boss, after some time it will enter its Gloom-Veiled state, where all of its elemental resistances get massively increased for a certain duration of time. During this state, The only effective way to break through its resistance quickly is by dealing lunar-based reaction damage, which removes its buff much faster compared to other elements. Although you can still use other elemental reactions to chip away at the resistance, but it won't be nearly as effective as lunar damage, which might even end up not breaking its resistance at all. And here's where things get tricky. If you fail to break the resistance within the specific time window, once the boss exits its gloom-veiled state, it will actually absorb the element it took the most damage from, and will further gain immunity and permanent application of that element for the rest of the fight. Meaning, if your main DPS did most of the damage while its glooming state was on, and you failed to break it, then good luck with defeating it. That's why it is recommended to bring at least 2 lunar-based characters. Now, let's take a look at the total Primogmes you can collect in version 6.1. Starting with daily commissions. If you complete them every day, you'll earn a total of 2,520 Primogmes by the end of the update. On October 22nd, players will also receive 600 Primogmes as part of the server maintenance compensation. The main event of 6.1 will grant a total of 1,000 Primogmes alongside a free 4-star character and other upgrade materials. Outside of the main event, there will be 2 mini-events providing 840 Primogmes combined. These events are simple, featuring combat challenges, puzzles, and mini-games. Additionally, character trials will reward 80 Primogmes just for testing new characters, making it an effortless way to grab extra rewards. Moving on. Although there won't be new exploration areas or any new world quests, the main story or the Arcane quest will grant players 650 Primogmes and 2 wishes for clearing it in the given time. Next up, we have the Imaginarium Theater, which resets twice, offering up to a total of 2,000 Primogmes. Meanwhile, Spiral Abyss will reset once, granting 800 Primogmes for a full clear, along with Stygian Onslaught giving 450 Primogmes on clearing hard difficulty. Players can also obtain free fates through Paimon Bargain Shop, which will reset twice during this update, providing 10 intertwined fates and 10 acquaint fates. On top of that, the 6.1 special program will release redemption codes for 300 Primogmes, but they're time sensitive, so be sure to claim them quickly. Now, if you combine everything together, free-to-play players can collect around 11,200 Primogmes or 70 pulls. With the blessing of the Welkin Moon, this total increases to 15,040 Primogmes or 94 pulls. And for those getting both the Battle Pass and Welkin Moon, you could reach a total of 16,320 Primogmes or 102 pulls, giving you an even better shot at pulling your desired characters. And that's a wrap for today's video. With all the exciting content coming in version 6.1, along with new characters and exciting rewards, there's definitely a lot to look forward to. I hope this video helped give you a clear overview of what to expect. And as always, I'll keep you updated with more details as they emerge. If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future updates.